Hi guys, I hope you're all well. So today I'm doing this look for you. I think it's really cool and glam for nighttime, for a night out. I actually wore it on Saturday night and I really liked it, so I thought I'd film it for you. I'm using the Naked Heat palette again because you guys requested another video, but this time I've added something else to it. But yeah, so if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then please do keep watching.
So first of all, I'm going to go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I love this primer, it adds a really nice backlight glow. So I just rub this all over my face as if I'm putting moisturiser on. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And first of all, I just plonk it all over the face with a foundation brush. Then I blend it into the skin with a damp beauty blender. Wearing hoops is not a good idea when putting makeup on, they just get in the way. So yeah, I like to use my beauty blender because it gives it a really nice flawless finish. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Eraser Eye in Light from Maybelline, and I'm going to pop it in triangle shapes under the eyes, the centre of the forehead, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow and the chin, just to add a bit more dimension to my face. I'm going to do a bit of cream contouring, and I'm going to be using the Hula Stick from Benefit, and I'm just going to pop it under my cheekbones. Let's just fake some cheekbones, under the chin to make my face look a little bit more chiseled, and also underneath the bottom lip and the tip of the nose. You can also go around your hairline, but I didn't today. And then I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender again, and first of all blend out all of the concealer, and then I blend out the cream contour. For highlight, I'm going to be using the wonderful Huda Beauty Pink Sands palette, and I'm going to be mixing the gold shade and the white kind of shade, and I'm popping it on the top of my cheekbones. It's such a beautiful highlighter. I love using this as eyeshadow as well, and I'm also going to pop it on my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. To set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to mix the banana shade and the white shade together and just pat it under my eyes just to brighten and set the concealer. Next, I'm going to be using the bronze shade in the palette, and I'm going to warm up the skin. So first of all, going around the top of the forehead and then going on top of where we contoured. And then after that, I'm going to go in with a more cooler toned colour in the palette, but not the darker shade. Not the darker shade I mean, and I'm using this NARS brush, which is really good to add a bit of contour, like a bit more, makes me look a little bit more chiseled. And I'm also popping that down the sides of the nose and the tip, and I'll then blend that out because it looked a little bit too much. For blush, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Love Hangover. I feel like I've used this loads in my tutorials, but I don't really have, I'm not like a blush fan really, but I really like this one, and it goes really well with the eyeshadow at the end. So I then just blend all those shades together as well so they don't look too weird. I'm now using the YSL Brow Couture. I've already done my brows, but I just need to fluff them up as I like to do. And this is a really nice brow gel from YSL. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette again. I am obsessed. And first of all, I'm going to mix Sourced and Low Blow. And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush and put it through the crease and the upper crease area, working as our transition shade. Now I build this up a few times. I could go in the pan a few times to build it up to the desired colour that I would like it, and I just keep blending and blending, and then I also run along the lower lash line and connect it to the top eyeshadow, as you'll see. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Cayenne, and I'm going to pop it on the outer corner, like the outer V of the eye, and then run it through the crease. This time I'm using a more dense brush, and I use this brush for the rest of the crease colours actually. And it's by a brand called Lily England. So what I'm doing is putting it through the crease. It doesn't look too neat now, but it's fine. It all comes together at the end, I promise. And then I run it on the lower lash line just to darken it. And I keep doing that with all the shades that I use. Next up, I'm using Un Fuego, and I'm popping that in exactly the same place. So what I'm doing is just building up the shades and deepening and making it more like rich and gorgeous. So I pop this one through the crease as well, and the lower lash line and the outer corner, all connecting it. And then finally I'm going to be using the shade Ashes. Well, not finally, but finally for the crease. I'm using the shade Ashes, and it's the darkest colour in the palette, and I love it. It's got such a rich depth to it. And so I do exactly the same with this, and then I pop that again on the lower lash line. Next up is the shade Lumber, and I'm going to be popping that all over the base of the lid, but avoiding where we've put like the outer corner matte colours. So this is a nice shimmery kind of burnt orangey, goldy, rose gold colour, and I just blend it over Ashes a tiny bit. And in the inner corner I use the Huda Beauty highlight palette. Sorry, that went a bit quick then. And now I'm using a blending brush just to blend it a bit more. And I'm popping Ashes on the outer corner a bit more to add a bit more depth. Now I'm going to use a heavy metal glitter from Urban Decay. This is Midnight Cowboy, and I'm popping it all over the part where we've put the shade Lumber. Now once I've done this, I make sure not to move my eye too much because I don't want it to print on the crease. So I let it dry for a moment before I apply my eyeliner. And for eyeliner I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using Too Faced Better Than Sex, my favourite. And then in the waterline, I'm going to be using a NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade Gold, and I'm out of shot, so that's really great, but it's in the waterline. For lipstick, I'm going to be using a Melted Latex from Too Faced. It's this gorgeous high shine gloss and really pigmented. So that's the final look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I just love the Naked Heat palette, so I had to use it again, but this time added a bit of glitter, make it more nighttime appropriate. You girls and guys add lashes, because I think this look would look so cool with lashes, but I've lost my neck at doing that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will speak to you soon.